Hi, I'm Robin Fleming Hale, Board President for Wellspring Women's Center. We're so glad you could join us for tonight's virtual fundraiser. It's our 8th annual Taste of Hope. We have a great program for you starting at 6:30 p.m. So settle in, get comfy, get your favorite drink, peruse our silent auction items, and get ready for the show. On behalf of Wellspring's Board of Directors, I thank you for your participation and support. Enjoy the evening. Hi, I'm Robin Fleming Hale, Board President for Wellspring Women's Center. We're so glad you could join us for tonight's virtual fundraiser. It's our 8th annual Taste of Hope. We have a great program for you starting at 6:30 p.m. So settle in, get comfy, get your favorite drink, peruse our silent auction items, and get ready for the show. On behalf of Wellspring's Board of Directors, I thank you for your participation and support. Enjoy the evening. Hi, I'm Robin Fleming Hale, Board President for Wellspring Women's Center. We're so glad you could join us for tonight's virtual fundraiser. It's our 8th annual Taste of Hope. We have a great program for you starting at 6:30 p.m. So settle in, get comfy, get your favorite drink, peruse our silent auction items, and get ready for the show. On behalf of Wellspring's Board of Directors, I thank you for your participation and support. Enjoy the evening.
Good evening. My name is Janelle Smith. I'm the Executive Director at Wellspring Women's Center. I'm delighted to welcome you to our event this evening. Thank you for joining us for our 8th annual Taste of Hope. To start us off this evening, I'm going to offer you a quick overview of our programs and some quick tips on how to participate in our event this evening.
The first program to share with you is our Nutritious Meal Program. This program operates Monday through Friday, serving women and children no questions asked.
So the goal of our meal program is to provide a nutritional foundation for our guests and for our community. And we do that through solely donated food, and really we're here to bring more to our guests and give them some good food to eat and really bulk up their nutrition and their wellness.
The Women's Wellness Program here at Wellspring is where lots of our social work services happen, and so myself and a number of social work interns meet with people to do all kind of paperwork and apply for benefits and talk and connect and celebrate birthdays, celebrate new babies.
Art of Being offers a wide variety of art classes and workshops that provide women a safe space to express themselves creatively and experience the powerful healing energy of art.
Hi, here at the Children's Corner, we offer a welcoming and safe environment for the kids to express themselves. We have arts and crafts, science activities, outdoor activities, and even movies.
Now we're in the hub, which is what we call our other front door. Guests come for our safety net services, and here to tell you about our safety net services are Arleth and Natalia, two of our Crystal Ray volunteers.
Hi! Hello! So here in the hub, we offer the safety net services, which include mailing for any women here who may not have an address to send to, and hygiene bags as well. We also offer diapers on Wednesdays.
All of these programs are supported by our donors. Thank you for your support and your participation this evening. Throughout the night, we encourage you to interact in the YouTube chat, bid on our exciting silent auction items, and donate to our Fund a Need. Your participation ensures that we have a successful 2022 and beyond. We want to make this experience as easy and enjoyable for you as possible. So if at any time you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at the number on the screen. Again, thank you for all of your support. We really couldn't do what we do without you.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 8th annual Taste of Hope. We're virtual. Thank you so very much for joining us for Wellspring Women's Center. We are so grateful. We have an amazing program lined up for you. If you're here, if you want to say hello in the chat bar, we see so many folks already. Mary Ann said, great program. We love Wellspring. Janelle, hi Janelle. Robin Fleming, thank you for the introduction. We appreciate you, Robin, so very much. Doberman Lover, absolutely. Kira, Dana, Hernandez, so much love for Wellspring. We are so grateful everybody's joined us this evening for the 8th annual Taste of Hope for Wellspring Women's Center. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing program lined up for you. It's going to happen super fast, so I want to make sure you're all ready and prepared. If you want to do us a favor and go to the link below or the QR code above at wwc2022.ggo.bid. Click Get Started in the upper right corner, then create account to register your credit card so that you can bid on our amazing silent auction items. I saw Robin in the chat bar talk all about our silent auction items, as well as donate and participate in tonight's live Fund a Need for Wellspring Women's Center. So we'll be having a live Fund a Need here shortly. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a lot of love for Cristo Rey High School student Natalia as she leads us in prayer.
Hi, my name is Natalia Granados. I come from Cristo Rey High School, and this is my 3rd year as a student intern at Wellspring Women's Center. So through my work study experience at Wellspring, I've definitely noticed and learned that I've become much more compassionate and understanding to what people in my community are going through. And all they need is just somebody to be there for them. And I think I've definitely learned how to just be there for others. Wellspring's message is definitely to help and love others in our community, especially the women in our community. And it's nice to know that Wellspring is always there for people who may need it. Today I will be saying a prayer for unity. Heavenly Father, hear my prayer for unity, that we may all love each other as you first loved us. May we act with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience toward one another, living in unity with you. May we lay down our swords, set aside our grievances, and forgive each other as you forgave us. Lord, lead us to take what you have given us, love, mercy, grace, forgiveness, and spread those in this world, lavishing them upon others in our lives. May our love bind us together in perfect unity. All this I pray through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Natalia, and thank you for your 3 years of service. Cristo Rey is an absolutely amazing partner in our community. So much love for Natalia. Thank you. Tonight, as we've heard by Janelle and Natalia, tonight is about unity. Tonight is about love. Tonight is about self-respect, dignity, and coming together as a community to support Wellspring Women's Center. And coming together starts with our amazing sponsors. We have so many sponsors to thank this evening. We have a lot, but let's give each one a lot of love, because without our sponsors, tonight and Wellspring just wouldn't happen. So let's give our sponsors a lot of love, starting off with our Guardian of Hope sponsors. A lot of love for Silva Family Properties. Charles Silva, longtime supporters, helped us secure our initial location back in 1987. Silva Family Properties, thank you. And Columbia Bank. A very special thank you to Jamie Kong, production team marketing coordinator, and supporters Randy and Linda Islick. Columbia Bank, thank you. We are so very grateful for all of our sponsors. Our Hero of Hope sponsors, the Freitas Martin family. Francis, I see you in the YouTube chat bar. Thank you for joining us this evening. Former board member, she and her family are longtime supporters of Taste for Hope. Kaiser Permanente. Kaiser is a great community partner. Thank you, Karen, for helping coordinate our sponsorship. We're very grateful for Kaiser Permanente. Our hospitality sponsors, the Catholic Diocese of Sacramento. Thank you, Bishop Jaime Soto. The Diocese of Sacramento has supported our ministry since 1987. That was before I was born. Booton Jones, Inc., attorneys at law. We're so very grateful for Stephen and Linda, longtime donors, volunteers, supporters. Christy with the firm is on our Wellspring board. The Fritsch Associates, certified public accountants. Jim is a great ambassador and donor. His firm completes our annual audit, and he knows what great stewards we are for our donations. SMUD. We are so very grateful for SMUD. Tron Wilson's interest and support are greatly appreciated. Thank you, SMUD. UC Davis Health. Our partners in serving with the Oak Park community. We partner with UC Davis to address health disparity issues, research, and health leadership. And we'll get a chance to see UC Davis in just a moment. Consolidated Communication Foundation. Amazing supporters. A special thank you to Floyd for serving our vulnerable women and children with his commitment. Thank you. Safe Credit Union has offered Wellspring a COVID relief grant when we had to cancel Taste for Hope in COVID. We want to give a lot of love to all of our hospitality sponsors and our virtual gathering place sponsors. A lot of love for Crow. Jen, a longtime board member and board treasurer. We are so very grateful for Jen. University of Pacific McGeorge School of Law. Oak Park Community Partners, we are so very grateful for Molly Stafford, Assistant Dean of Career Development and External Relations. 5 Star Bank. Chris Bostinger with 5 Star Bank is one of our board of directors, and we are so grateful for their support. UBS and Bruce Pearson, supporters since 1987. We're so very grateful for all of our sponsors, including the Hoffman family, in memory of Betty Hoffman, an original volunteer and donor. Betty taught so many of the values of hospitality with dignity and love. Betty's daughter, Marianne Keating, is on our board of directors, and Marianne, I see you in the chat bar. Thank you for your love. Sacramento Natural Foods Co-op. community-minded supporters. We are so very grateful, Lori. And a huge, huge shout out to all of our in-kind donors in our silent auction. And without further ado, we have one of our sponsors, UC Davis Health. Hi, Ellen. How are you? It's good to see you, Ellen. Thank you, UC Davis Health, for supporting us and all of our sponsors. Ellen wanted to wave and say hi. We're so very grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a community that comes together to support Wellspring Women's Center. And to learn a little bit more about why we're here this evening, we have a brief message for you. Please enjoy.
This video is brought to you by our sponsor, Silva Family Properties.
Wellspring was founded by two sisters of social service, Sister Claire and Sister Catherine. They encountered a woman walking downtown one evening and took her out for a meal. She was an unhomed individual that was just looking for support for food.
Catherine said to me, "Claire, we have to do something with women." And it took about 3 more years before I came back to Sacramento, and we began to develop the theory of what we wanted to do at Wellspring Women's Center.
And so they began to kind of ponder, what would it be like to have a center for women that would offer that to any woman who wanted it. They were able to kind of put it all together. They opened a small storefront on Broadway here in Oak Park, and they opened the doors with a Mr. Coffee Maker and a box of donuts, and they said, "Come in, welcome, come in for connection." And women came.
Because what we wanted to do and what we believed Wellspring would be about was to build dignity and self-respect in women and children. And that was the beginning of Wellspring. But Wellspring does unbelievable things just by virtue of loving the women and helping them access the things they need to access.
Wellspring is celebrating a milestone 35th anniversary this year, and this is an incredible tribute to the work that this organization does. We celebrate that we've served over 1 million meals to women and children. We celebrate that there have been thousands of women and children whose lives we've touched. We celebrate that there has been thousands of donors and supporters who have helped us touch those lives and transform those lives. It is the everyday person that is offering us a donation of a can of coffee or a $5 check or the change out of their couch. It really is about everybody coming together to support this center. We have a tremendous outpouring of love that flows through here and directly back to our guests. Every single person is Wellspring. We are Wellspring together, and Wellspring happens in community and togetherness.
I take great pride in what Wellspring has become. And it's through the love of the volunteers and the staff that have made it continue what we had hoped it would be. And so I'm very hopeful for the continuation of Wellspring. I think it's really one of the most marvelous examples of how people can change their lives if they really are loved.
Throughout all the years, Wellspring has stayed responsive to the community and altered and changed programming to address the needs of the community. All of that, though, is within this idea of how are we providing that hospitality with dignity and love. All of those services are still founded on that. We're rooted in love.
What we do at Wellspring, what we have always done at Wellspring, ought to be how we live our lives with each other. And just by example and by the experiences that we have had, I realize that it's very simple. The answer is always love.
Sister Claire and Sister Catherine, thank you. And we see so much love. Look at all of the red hearts in the YouTube chat bar. Hernandez crying, love with joy. Missy, love with hearts dripping for love. Lizzie said, all the smiles are contagious. Wellspring's #1 fan, yes, we are all Wellspring. Janelle Smith is pounding hearts with love. Doberman lover, super women. And Missy said, we are all Wellspring. What a beautiful legacy. Robin Fleming, thank you for the love. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so much love in the chat, and there's so many people that give so much love. We recognized our sponsors, which are so very grateful, and we want to recognize our board of directors and staff. So ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube chat bar, let's give a lot of love for our board of directors and staff, starting off with Robin Fleming, Jen Aris, Sarah Brass, Chris Bosnecker, Nicole Burton, Christy Gorellis, Tiffany Harter, Marianne Keating, Randall Rada, Jeremy Rogers, Nikki Wardlaw, Lisa Reitzman. A lot of love to all of our board of directors and our staff. Janelle Smith, Dana Cash, Leah Colel Hernandez, Missy Kinder, Kelsey Long, Cindy Lee, and Jessica Morar-Harble. Thank you very much to all of our staff, our board of directors. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been so very supportive already. I'm happy to share with you in our Fund to Need that we are already over $2,300 in support of Wellspring Women's Center. I see Melissa and Tamara, Keena, Richard, Randall, Thomas, Cheryl, Jody, Lucy, Annette, and Leah. Thank you very much for all of your support. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from one of our other community sponsors this evening, Christian Brothers. Take it away, Bill.
This video is brought to you by our sponsor, Columbia Bank.
My name is Bill Iliff. I teach at Christian Brothers, have for the last 11 years, and I think maybe the last 8 or 9 years I've been the moderator. Yeah, it's been ongoing for a lot of years. And first and foremost, it gives our students a real opportunity, real tangible opportunity to volunteer and do service. And on the front of our school, there's a tower, and it's etched in there, enter to learn, leave to serve.
Hi, I'm Tim. I'm a junior at Christian Brothers High School. Wellspring means an inclusive community that comes together for the greater good of our community. At Christian Brothers, me and a fellow student, Maddie, run the Wellspring Breakfast Club, and we put together like breakfast making mornings where our club members get together and make food for Wellspring. Wellspring has brought a lot of happiness. I think especially coming here today and getting to see all the people that I'm serving and the smiles on their faces, it just feels really good. A lot of joy. So.
Hi, my name is Jolie Gomez. I'm a junior at Christian Brothers High School, and I heard about Wellspring through a club at CB. Wellspring to me, I feel like it's almost like a beacon of hope. Every time people come here, I feel like they walk out with a smile, and so it's really just serves as a great power of positivity for the community.
Wellspring's been a terrific way for a lot of kids that they start oftentimes as freshmen and follow it through all their 4 years, and so it's kind of a bit of a privilege, I think, or an honor for them to be able to graduate to where they get to do the griddle and do the pancakes.
So I'm a transfer to Christian Brothers this year, and one of my close friends from school actually told me about it. It does have a really big impact on me, and it kind of just changed my perspective of how I see things and society as a whole, which is something I've kind of been looking for. So I kind of think of myself as an extra set of helping hands. I really just want to help in any way that I can, and hopefully make a person's day better than it was before.
I think it's just been a nice partnership that we've been able to provide, whatever help in a very small manner that we have, and I think the kids really, I think that's something they really, kind of take away with them from their time at CB.
Wellspring and all that we do here happens because of our partners in the community. Christian Brothers Breakfast Club has been such a huge help week after week for about the past 30 years. They donate a pancake breakfast along with sandwiches and yogurt parfaits each Wednesday, which are such a treat for our guests because those are not items that they typically receive. Thank you for helping us fulfill our mission of hospitality with dignity and love.
Thank you so very much to our Christian Brothers partnership. I absolutely loved hearing that and hearing the young man talk about the pancakes. That really warmed my heart. And the Breakfast Club, I've seen all of your chats here in the chat bar. Jessica said a lot of love to everybody. T. Harder said, Dana, thank you so very much. Hernandez, high schoolers in philanthropy, awesome. T. Harder said, they are so wonderful. This gives me so much hope. And Randall Rada, Christian Brothers, a tasty staple in Wednesday's diet. Great tradition. Thanks for the love, Randall. And Marshawn said, beautiful pancakes. Tonight's all about community. That's why we're here for Wellspring Women's Center. And in just a moment, we'll have our live Fund a Need. If there's anything that we can take away from Wellspring, there's so many things, but the one thing that consistently comes to mind is that we are all Wellspring, and that's what tonight's about. So in just a moment, we'll get started with tonight's live Fund a Need, where you can support the efforts of Wellspring Women's Center for the next year to come. But first, as we get started, I'd encourage you to get your credit card ready, your tissues ready, as we celebrate and give a lot of love back to Wellspring Women's Center. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start our live Fund a Need after this short video. So if you need to register your credit card, make sure to do that now on the link below or the QR code above at wwc2022.ggo.bid. You can also call the number below if you'd like to give or you're having any technical difficulties at home. We'll have our live Fund a Need after this short video. We are Wellspring. Take it away.
I'm Michelle Washington, and I've been here, coming here off and on for years. My younger sister would come here every day. This was her everyday routine. Go to Wellsprings, go to Wellsprings, go to Wellsprings. And she comes and she loves this place, and I love it too. It means socializing with a few friends of ours in the neighborhood. And, as we get older, we don't go out and do a lot of things that we do. But here we can come here and see a nice, kind face that you see all the time. And a lot of stuff you learn too, stuff when listening to people and talking to people about this area. And I made it my home now, and I'm glad. I like the activities here. Somewhere where I can come get me a cup of coffee that doesn't cost a thing. Nothing like a good cup of coffee in the morning. All I have to bring is my smile and love. That's all. And a heart. That's all. I don't have a lot to offer, but a few kind words and thank you and stuff goes a long way.
Hello, my name is Rosemary Montank, and I've been a volunteer at Wellspring for 5 or 6 years. And I found out about Wellspring from a friend who was already a volunteer here. And I met her in Nicaragua, and we were building houses for Habitat. And she said, you got to come to this place. So I did, and I'll never leave. I love it here. Wellsprings means caring for others. The people who come here are wonderful. We care for them, and they make it very clear that they care for us and are happy about our serving them food. So I think that's it. Especially in this time of COVID, it's really nice to have a sense of community and of people kind of taking care of each other. Not only feeding each other, but thinking about each other, being nice to one another.
Hi, my name is Guadalupe Ochoa Games. And I've lived in Sacramento for 50-something years already. Make some dinner for the people, food, toothpaste, toothbrush and things, and pack and eat breakfast, drink coffee in the morning. Very happy, very good, very safe, because like Sister Carol said, every day is a good day, mija.
Well, my name is Cara. I've been in the neighborhood since '95. I actually didn't even really come here until my mom passed away. So that was like 2018. And yeah, it's a wonderful place. It's just like, a really good place for just like resources and for, kind of social interactions and just, to gather the neighborhood.
Hi, my name's Randy Rada. I was introduced to Sister Judy, who ran the place for a while, and it was so enveloping and friendly that I decided to volunteer a little bit here and there, and eventually became a board member. It means a a welcoming environment for people who need a welcoming environment. And that includes a whole litany of people, people who just love to be here and talk to real people, show up for the dining, show up for the hygiene supplies, show up for the social services. It's just a good array of people who are very dedicated. The mission stays true to its roots and does a heck of a job.
I'm so elated to be one of the women of Wellspring's Women's Center.
I am Wellspring, and I'm happy.
Yes, and so I am part of Wellspring.
I am Wellspring.
I am Wellspring.
I am Wellspring.
We are Wellspring. We are Wellspring. We are Wellspring. We are Wellspring. We are Wellspring.
Wow. I see so much love in the chat bar. Rosemary, Sister Judy, Randy, Ellen Brown said tissues. Ellen Brown, thank you, UC Davis Health. Missy, Marianne, we are Wellspring. Yes, yes, yes. Francis Freitas, awesome testimonials. Oh, wow. Wellspring, Wellspring, Wellspring. Dana Cash said, we are Wellspring, hearts in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, now is an opportunity for us to come together as an entire community, as a Sacramento region, to support Wellspring Women's Center for the year to come. We're going to get started with tonight's live Fund to Need. So if you need to go to that link below or go call the number, scan the QR code, go to the link, do what you need to do, wwc2022.ggo.bid. We're going to start our live Fund to Need right here, right now. I'm going to start at $5,000, go to $2,500, $1,000, $500, $250, $100, all the way to a custom amount of any dollar. As we heard from Janelle to start the evening, $5 supports Wellspring Women's Center in a huge way, from coffee and diapers and art supplies and everything that it takes to support our women, our children, our community of Wellspring Women's Center. So if everybody gives at any meaningful level for you and your family that are watching at home, together tonight, we can make a huge difference for the year to come. So here we go, folks. Yes, I already see gifts coming in. Caroline Roberts at $1,000. Caroline Roberts, thank you so very much. Chase for Business, thank you very much. Chase for Business, $5,000. Chase for Business, $5,000. We've got $2,100 from the Wellspring Board of Directors. Thank you very much to the Wellspring Board of Directors, $2,100. All of our board, thank you. Robin Fleming and all of our board, thank you for your support. We are very, very appreciative. We've got Missy Kender at $200, Marshawn Torson at $250, Marianne Keating. Marianne, love to you and a lot of love for your mom. Blessings. Christy, thank you very much. We've got Missy coming back in again. We've got Renee Lazone. Yes, Miss Melissa Kemmer at $100. Jane Adams at $1,000. Folks, you're making a huge difference. We're already almost to $13,000. Let's keep it going. Here we go. We've got another $100 from Miss Melissa Kemmer, another $100 from Tamra Diamond Moeller. Thank you so very much, Tiffany Harter. Let's give a lot of love in the YouTube chat bar, folks. We've got folks continuing to give. We're at over $12,750. Francis Freitas at $100. Thank you very much, Francis. We appreciate it. Wow. T. Harder in the chat bar said, wow, wow, wow. Randall Rada said, shout out to all of our wonderful guests. Jessica said, thank you, Randy. Wellspring's #1 fan. Wow, this is so special. Jessica, another $50. Thank you very much. We're $100 away from $13,000. Missy said, woohoo! I love it, Missy. I love it. Folks, you are making a huge difference for Wellspring Women's Center. Janelle Smith at $100. Thank you very much. We've got $250 here from Sharon Libertor. Another $100 from Melissa Kemmerer. Thank you. We're at $13,350. Here we go, folks. Let's give it one final push. Another $100 from Melissa Kemmerer. Melissa, you've been giving $100 all night. Thank you so very much. You've given like $500 or $600 already. Thank you. And Randall Rada at $500. Thank you very much, Randall. Marshawn Torson, another $250. That's over $500 from Marshawn. Thank you so very much. Dana Cash at another $50. Thank you. Yes, Kira Moeller at $50. Kira, thank you for your support. We really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Randall Rada, another $100. That's over $600 from Randall. Thank you for your support, Randall. We're at $13,800. Folks, let's give it one final push. Here we go. Let's see if we can reach 15,000 together tonight, folks. If we had 12 people at $100, we would surpass 15,000 in the next 60 seconds. So here we go. Who would like to start us off? I see Doberman Lever in the chat bar said, Wellsprings deserves billions. Janelle Smith said, we are so grateful for all of your support. Janelle is giving everybody love, love, love in the chat. Missy, yes, I've got Tiffany Harder coming back in again at another $100. Tiffany, you're on our way to hitting 14. There's Marshawn Torson again at $100. Folks, we are 10 100s away from hitting $15,000 to support Wellspring Women's Center. Let's give it one final go, folks. Here it is. Corey Ray Rada coming in at $50. Every dollar tonight, 50, 25, 10. Every dollar supports Wellsprings Women's Center in a huge way. Corey coming back in. Here we go. Caroline Roberts, another $100. Randall Rada, another $100. Randall, you've given so very much of all of your time and so much love back to Wellspring Women's Center. Thank you, Randall, for all of your support. Caroline Roberts coming back in again at $100. Thank you. Folks, we are $750 away from hitting 15,000. We've got Melissa Kimmer coming back in again at $50. Melissa, thank you so very much for your support. Folks, we're at $14,300 right here, right now. We're making a huge difference for Wellspring Women's Center. In the chat bar, we've got a lot of love coming in. Wellspring's #1 fan. Wellspring is truly a weekday miracle. Thank you. Jessica said, what a supportive community. T. Harder has got claps. I love it. 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 Woohoo! I love it. Missy said, holy, this is incredible. Jessica said, thank you everybody for all of your support. Folks, we'll keep it going here for about 30 more seconds, but we are so very grateful for all of your support this evening. You have been so very generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can continue to give towards our live Fund a Need, and you can continue to bid on our silent auction items. We've got love coming in the chat bar. Marshawn Thorson just gave another $1,000. We've surpassed $15,000. Thank you so very much. Folks, this is incredible. We're at $15,300. This is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Janelle Smith said, wow, what a great show of support. We are so grateful for everybody this evening. Wellspring, you guys all give me hope for this world. Thank you for that from our Doberman Lever. Wellspring, thank you so very much. Wow, wow, wow. What an amazing community. T. Harder. Deborah Weatherford at $500. Deborah Weatherford, thank you, $500. Ellen Brown at $100. Thank you so very much, Ellen. We appreciate it. Tommy Gonzalez at $50. Thank you very much, Tommy. Folks, I was going to move on from the Fund a Need, but people keep giving. Folks, we're at $15,950. We're $50. We just did it. Greg Kinder at $200. We've surpassed 16,000, folks. People keep on giving. This is amazing. Thank you so very much, Greg Kinder. Andy and Leslie Phelan. Thank you, $500. Andy and Leslie Phelan. So thank you so very much to Andy and Leslie for all you do for our community, our amazing insurance. We are so very grateful. Andy and Leslie have supported Wellspring for so many years. Thank you very much. Chris Sharkey coming in at $100. Chris, thank you for your support. We appreciate it. We're at $16,750. I was moving on, but you keep giving. Folks, we're $250 away from hitting $17,000. $16,000 right here, right now. Do we have another 250? We'll hit the $17,000 mark for Wellspring Women's Center. Chris, thank you for your support. Greg, Tommy, Deborah, Ellen, Morshawn, Miss Melissa, Caroline, Randall, Corey, Tiffany, Kira, Dana. Wow. Wellspring's #1 fan said we are so very grateful. Marianne Keating coming back in again at $50. Folks, we're $200 away from $17,000. This is incredible. Wellspring Women said so much love. We are so very grateful. Missy said we are so grateful. Missy, we are all happy. This is amazing. Doberman Lovers said, woo-hoo! Yes, Janelle Smith has got the hearts, the hearts, the hearts. So much love. This is amazing. Folks, we all love Wellspring Women's Center so very much. When you get an opportunity to visit, it genuinely warms your heart. I had an opportunity to see and met so many folks, and just like seeing Rosemary in that video of We Are Wellspring, it warms our heart for the good that Wellspring Women's Center is doing for so many people in our region. That connection, that community, that love, the self-dignity, the self-respect. Wow. Jessica said, helping us provide dignity and love to so many people. Kira just came back in at $50. I know we're gonna hit 17,000. We're 150 away. We are so grateful for everybody this evening. Folks, let's give a lot of love, a big round of applause for everybody at home. We have a very special video for you as we give thanks for all that you've done this evening. Please enjoy this heartwarming video from our amazing staff. Take it away.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say thank you for being a friend.
OMG, folks, thank you so very much. This was so much fun. I am filled with so much love from all of you at home. We just got another $500 from Lori. She's taken us over $17,350 in tonight's Fund in Need. This is absolutely amazing support for Wellspring Women's Center. I am floored with the love in the chat bar. Jessica and Renee, so very grateful. Francis Freitas said, awesome. Missy said, we had so much fun. Dana Cash said, we are so honored to be a part of such an amazing team. Doberman Lover said, that made me smile so big. Ha ha ha. Janelle Smith said, thank you, Lori. Kira said, this is so cute. And Gail Swafford at $100. We are so grateful. Folks, this has been an amazing evening. You have made it a true joy, a true pleasure. We're so grateful for you. You can continue to bid on our silent auction items. You can continue to share this link with your family, your friends, your community for Wellspring Women's Center, and let folks know that they can share the love and donate as well. We are so grateful. As Janelle Smith has put in our chat bar, what a great night, and thank you. Folks, we want to thank all of our sponsors again. We want to thank Sylvia Family Properties and Columbia Bank for being our Guardian of Hope sponsors. And our Hero of Hope sponsors, Freitas Martin Family, Kaiser Permanente. A lot of love to all of our sponsors this evening. We're so very grateful for your support. Catholic Diocese of Sacramento, Booton Jones, Attorneys at Law, Frisch Associates, CPAs, SMUD, UC Davis Health, Consolidated Communication Foundation, Safe Credit Union, Crow, University of Pacific McGeorge School of Law, Five Star Bank, UBS, and Bruce Pearson. Our Hoffman family, Sacramento Natural Food Co-ops. Thank you so very much to all of our sponsors, our board, our staff, and folks, we got to give a lot of love to close out the evening for our events committee volunteers, Francis, Marianne, Bernadette, Rosemary, Randy, Gail, Marshawn, and Debbie. Thank you so very much to everybody this evening. It has been an absolute joy. There's love in the chat bar. There's funds in the fun bank. We're so very grateful for all of you. My name is Freddie Silvera with FSA Auctions. You have been a true pleasure. This has been so much fun. A night filled with love, community, self-respect, dignity, and as Sister Claire and Sister Catherine shared, we are Wellspring. Thank you, everybody, for a wonderful evening. Thank you to the events committee. You've been a true joy. Thank you to Wellsprings Women's Center for all you do for our community. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and take good care. Have a good night.